What's up? Alright, I'm back. Finally. After like months, it's time to fix it. It's time to make the official new The Escapists Speedrunning 283% guide. My name is Man2. I'm the world record holder in like everything. You look at the leaderboards, I'm the GOAT. It's just kidding, but yeah. I'm pretty good at the game, so hopefully if you want to get into speedrunning literally any of the prisons, this will be every single prison. Um, then yeah, this will be your starting place. What I'm gonna do first is I'm kind of just gonna explain a quick little caveat with how this is, and then I will kind of get into it normal. But the important thing here is that this route I'm going to be showing is or uses downpatch versions of the game. So every prison that I've highlighted on my screen here, from all these ones are on the current patch version 1.37, but these three are played on a downpatched version. Honestly, you don't really need to on this is Jungle Compound. You don't really need to, but for these two maps, you save about 2 minutes each just by playing on a downpatched version. So the whole thing is that I will be using the down patch, or I'll be explaining it, assuming you're going to use the down patch. And I will talk about these three at the very end. I won't mention the normal strats because I think they're very easy to follow if you just watch a current run. It's on the leaderboards. It's not a down patch version. These three, especially these two maps, you can easily pick up. This one might be a tad harder, but if you watch a couple YouTube videos, you could figure this one out without me needing to tell you after you've seen the whole guide. But I will talk about them last, and I'm also going to talk about reverse order because my splits here are in order of how difficult they are. So I'm going to start with Duct for Forever, go on to First P, then to Shankton. We'll end with Flute, Camp, and London Tower. So I'm going to explain every glitch that I use, but I will be explaining it as I go. So we're going to start with Duct Tapes Are Forever because it's by far the easiest map in the game. Yeah, so I'm going to load in. I'm going to make sure you're playing, if you want to play with these down patches, play on Steam. I don't really know how to down patch on GOG or on any other versions, or on pirated versions, so actually own the game and own all the DLC. But we're going to start with the TAF. And the first thing to note is, for people who know the slightest bit about speedrunning or seen my other guides, is that there is a glitch where you, called the Warden Note Skip, where you press the star and then you press the home icon and then you load into one of the main prisons and you have no Warden Note. Unfortunately, that glitch does not work on any of the bonus maps. So if you're on the star menu to pick a prison, which is every single one other than the main 6, you cannot use the Warden Note glitch. So you will see Warden Notes. So there's no point in going star home like how you would normally. Yeah, that's kind of all I want to say. The other thing is, this one is going to take me a couple seconds to explain, mostly because I'm going to have to explain every glitch, and for my splits here, these are not in order that I'm going to explain them, as I just said earlier, but I have an auto splitter which will just run in the background. But that info about the setting up live split will be in the description, because I don't feel I need to really explain all that. Other than being not needed for me to do, it's already out there, so I'm not going to explain how to do the live split or the auto splitter. If you have questions, you can always join the Escapists Speedrunning Discord. I'm sure someone will help you out. We're all pretty active. But yeah, let's load into Duct Tape Forever. no keys, nothing like that, and immediately go to pause. Woohoo! Alright, the first thing to note is I'm going to immediately, on most maps, are going to start the same way, and that is with a pause glitch. So this map, or this run is very, very glitch heavy. That's not for you, I don't care, but they're cool glitches, so yeah. But the first glitch is called a pause glitch, and it's performed by pressing the escape key to pause the game and clicking on the profile button here on the same frame, like this. So you'll know when you get it when you see this wacky menu screen. It'll take you a couple tries to get, as you saw. I missed it once there, but it's the most broken glitch and the most important glitch to know. Let's take my outfit off. It's the most important glitch to know because most glitches are gonna use this. So when I say do a pause glitch, I'm referring to this action here. Alright, if you want to click off the pause glitch menu, if I say click off, you can click anywhere out here, you can click continue. And what that should end up looking like is you should see the profile, the speed, strength, intellect bars in the 2 profile slots, but your game is still, you can still move and stuff. That means you've done it all right. So what I'm going to do now, because the next thing I want to do is I want to create a multi-tool. Yeah, so I'm gonna spawn in a multi-tool. If you know, multi-tools in this game are crazy OP, 5 dig, 5 chip, and they have basically infinite durability. We're gonna need a multi-tool to chip a wall, so I'm gonna be making a multi-tool using my tuxedo outfit here. So this glitch is called a crafting node glitch, and what I'm gonna do basically is I'm gonna put this outfit in there. I'm gonna click on, let me show you. So I'm gonna ignore this. I'm gonna do a pause glitch with my outfit off. I'm gonna click off. So it looks like this. I'm gonna click on the desk. I'm gonna place the outfit inside the desk. I'm gonna click off the desk. I'm gonna reopen it. Saw that yellow key appeared behind the tuxedo outfit? See that? That means you've done it right. So then I take the outfit out and I click off. Now I have yellow keys on my screen. I know I did it right. Then what I'm going to do is do another pause glitch. So now I have this menu again. I'm going to click off. I'm going to open my journal here. And I'm going to switch over to the crafting notes tab. And on my page 4 here, I have a multi-tool at the bottom. I apologize for my Discord. Oh my goodness. At the bottom here, I have multi-tool on the bottom, and now I'm going to click off the crafting menu. So don't press the escape key, don't click here, click anywhere from here, like anywhere around the edge here, not on the right side here, because it won't click off here. You have to click up on the top here. So I recommend you open the journal and you flick up here, you click off, then you open your profile. So now I have my profile open here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to click this once. Now you see this here, this glitch texture. If I click off and open my thing, I have a multi-tool. It's crazy, isn't it? It's crazy. So now that I have this multi-tool, I can do the escape. So unfortunately, I'm a little low on time, but after you make your multi-tool, you're going to run up here with it still in your profile slot here. You're going to run through this detector, and you won't be at 99 heat. You should be at 0 heat. I'm obviously in a different scenario because I'm at lockdown. And you're going to chip this wall here. And once the wall is finished chipping, there is 0 chance of a guard seeing this hole, so you don't have to worry about that. And you're just going to run on the outside of the map here, run to the left, hold up and left, and no escape. So yeah, all you need is to spawn a multi-tool in from thin air using an outfit, and then chip a wall and walk out of bounds. So the reason I had a multi-tool on the bottom and all those other items on my crafting note where they were is this file here called the global.dat. This tells the game what is at the bottom of your journal, like what items are in your crafting note journal. So if I look at a text version of what one of these might look like, I have crafting notes. See, this is what the text, it's a text copy of the unencrypted version. So you can see all of these are item DATs, or item IDs, and they're equal 1. So this tells me what's in my crafting notes. So 3 is a guard outfit, 85 is an orange key, stuff like that. And what's important is whatever item is the 4th item, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, that item will be on a bottom page of a crafting note journal page. So there's 16 pages in my current DAT. This 86 is on the bottom of a page, which means when I do the crafting note glitch, the item I will get is the item at the bottom of the page. So if I go 1, 2, 3, or sorry, go from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 181, this is a multi-tool. So I know on page 2, I'll have multi-tool at the bottom. That is the item I'll be able to make. The global I'm using is this 283.dat. I have a link to a Google Drive in the description. And what you'll do is you'll download it. You'll want to put it in a safe spot. I'm going to go to your documents folder, go to the Escapists. You see this global.dat file here? You'll want to take this and put it in a safe spot, because this is your casual global.dat. This is like your normal, this will keep all your scores, all your current journal. So if you ever want to play casually again, you might want to keep this just in case you ever want to play casually again. So, but I'm just going to delete it, but you should save it in a safe spot. I'm just going to delete it because I am using one I don't care about. Now I'm going to paste in my 283.dat. I'm going to press F2. I'm going to press F2. I'm going to type in global, and bam. Now I have a new global.dat file in here. And if I look in my crafting notes here, I have 16 pages, and they're all items I will need for escapes. So I'm going to explain that DTAP again. Now that you have the global.dat, you should have the global.dat in your thing, and you should now be able to slightly understand it again. So I'm gonna load in, no word, no glitch, because it's a star. I'm going to take my outfit off. I'm going to open my journal. I'm going to tap over to the crafting notes page. This is not exactly necessary, this step. You can, in the middle of the glitch, switch it over, but it is slightly faster just for personal reasons. Then I'm going to press profile button and the escape key on the same frame to get the pause glitch. I'm going to click off. I'm going to open a desk or a toilet. In this case, I only have a desk, so I'm going to open a desk. I'm going to place the outfit in here. I'm going to click off, so I have the item slots like this, but I can still move around and stuff. I'm going to open it again. I see yellow keys behind every these items, so I know I did it right. I take the outfit out. I click off. And now I'm going to do another pause glitch by clicking on the profile button and pressing the escape key. Same frame. Like this. I'm going to click off again. I'm going to open my crafting journal. As I said earlier, if you're still on the favors menu, you can switch over. It's not that big a deal. Now I'm going to tab over to the page with multi-tool at the bottom. As I said earlier, the item at the bottom is the item you'll get. So if I do it here with this guard outfit, I'll make a guard outfit. If I do the glitch, if I click off right now with the utility key at the bottom, and then I equip this outfit, I'll get a utility key. So I'll put multi-tool at the bottom. I'll click off the top, the left, or the bottom. So here, I'm just going to click right here. So I see the crafting note shows up like this. I have my yellow keys. Then I open my profile, and I equip the multi-tool like this. Now if I click off and click back on, which is not necessary, but I'm just going to show you here, I have a multi-tool. Now I'm going to walk out. I'm going to get rid of just for visual. Now I'm gonna walk out. I'll walk up here, through here. As you can see, my heat is still at 0. I'm gonna walk. My recommendation is to hold up and right and then up and left. Then take the multi-tool off your outfit slot. Start chipping this wall. Once you chip through it, but remember, guards will never see this hole, so you're safe to just run and hold up, holding W and A, and now I'm at the top of the map. There's a left, and I escape D-tap. I'm going to show that one more time, but fast. Just so you've seen it a bunch of times, you can hopefully begin to understand what's going on. I made a mistake. Gotta redo that part. Let me do that again. Alright. Pause glitch, I'm going to put it in. You can see yellow keys. Do another pause glitch. Go over to my multi-tool, click off the top. I'm going to equip the outfit, and I'm going to wait for the door to go down. Up, and then once we get to this door, hold up and right, and up and left. Take the multi-tool off. And if you're at 0 heat, there is 0 place a guard can walk here and get mad at you for chipping this wall. So you never have to worry. Even if you see a guard there, he won't see you. Even if a guard comes 1 tile higher, he won't see you. Then you can just leave the hole in the wall and hold A, W and A, run out of the map. Alright, that is Dog Tapes Are Forever. Right here, this is the last non-downpatch map. Now we're going to go on to First Peak Correctional Facility. Right here. This map uses... We're going to be using that same crafting note glitch, as well as the fact that I'm going to use a new glitch called the alt glitch and the vent out of bounds glitch. Alright, it's time for me to show you First Peak. Let's go. Oh, important thing to note. After you do any maps that include a different character model, so you see I'm Connolly here. So that includes Duct Tapes Are Forever, Escape Team, Jingle Cells, or Santa Sweatshop. Then after you escape it, the next prison you load into, you'll see the character from that prison. It's very important that you spam left until you see the normal character models, like this. Because if you escape Duct Tapes Are Forever, as I just showed, and you have Connolly on your screen, I'll just show you what happens. You get soft lock. So I'm pressing WASD, I'm moving my mouse. I can't do anything. Spamming buttons. Yeah, I get soft locked. So it's important that you, after you escape a DLC prison, or I say after you escape Escape Team, Santa Sweatshop, Jingle Cells, or Duct Tapes Are Forever, that you, when you load in the next prison, you click on the left arrow until you see the normal prisoner models, which will probably be Maru, all the way on the right here. I'll use him just to be nice. Now I'm going to press continue, and I'm going to load it in. Now, the start is going to be really, really common. You're going to see this same structure in a few other maps, so it's good that you start to understand it here. The thing is, take both things off your bed, take your outfit off, go to journal, and click over the page. That is going to be a bread and butter for a lot of maps. It's going to be a lot of maps we're going to start the same way. What's important on this map is we need 3 items to escape. We're going to need a sheet rope, which can be crafted with 2 bed sheets. That's not a problem. We can just grab another one. We're going to need an orange key, a utility key, which is on page 2 right here. Utility key. And we're going to need a guard outfit, which is on page 3 here. So I know I need 1 and 2 items, and I need the sheet rope. So that's why I get the pillow and the inmate outfit, because this pillow will turn into the utility key, and I'll turn this inmate outfit into the guard outfit using the crafting note glitch. So, as I showed you earlier, I'm going to pause glitch. I'm going to open the toilet and place all 3 items inside. I have no items in here and no items in my profile. Click off, click on. I'm going to take the pillow out. I see the yellow key here, so now I know I did it right, and I see them here. I'm going to do another pause glitch. I'm going to click off. I'm going to open my journal. I'm going to go over to the utility key page. I'm going to click off the top. I'm going to open my profile. And the important thing here is I'm going to press my pillow twice. So I clicked on the pillow twice there. You saw how it went from this glitch texture here, it was super big and then it went small. It's not always going to look like that, but as long as you click on it twice, I'm clicking on it a bunch, hopefully I'm like picking that up. I click on it twice, and that makes it into the item I want. So now if I drop it, I'll show you it is in fact a utility key. So we're going to do the same thing again. We're going to do a pause glitch. We're going to open the toilet, click off, open it again, take the outfit off, see the yellow key. So what does that mean? I did it right. I'm going to do another pause glitch. Click off. I'm going to open the journal. I'm going to go over to the guard outfit page. I'm going to click off, and I'm going to open my profile. An important thing to distinguish here is with my utility key in slot 1, once I click this inlay outfit, the texture for the utility key will disappear. I'll just show you. You see there's no utility key here. You can't see anything here. While it may appear there's nothing there, the utility key is still in fact in slot 1. So I can still walk through orange doors right now, even though I don't appear to have an orange key. And now I have a guard outfit equipped here. If I click off and click on, I'll show you it is in fact a guard outfit. And the last thing to do is grab out the bed sheet. So you see how it went to slot 2? Because in slot 1 is actually an orange key. And I'm just going to run over to one of these beds and take a bed sheet off. Now, I'm going to go to roll call. Normally you should not, assuming you're not like extremely slow. And once you get, you're going to want to, I recommend grab the bed sheet here, you run up, you run down, right as you enter this door here. So you saw, even though I don't appear to have the thing here, I can still enter this orange door. And right as you enter this door, I recommend opening the crafting menu, crafting your sheet rope. Now I have my sheet rope, I have my orange key, and I have my guard outfit. Here is the start of the next glitch, which is called the alt glitch, which leads into the, I'll just explain it as I get there. But this next glitch upcoming is called the alt glitch, because it's done by pressing alt on the keyboard. So if I press alt on my keyboard now, you see nothing happens. You could do it on yours, nothing will happen here. If I press my Windows key, like this, and then I press it again, or I click off, so you can press Windows, click off, or you can press Windows twice, and then I press alt, the game freezes. So you see how the game has just stopped moving, but I can still move my mouse here. This gives us the ability to do a lot of things that you're not supposed to do. So what's important with it is you can use a sheet rope on the other side of a roof, and I'll show you that in a second. But so right after you enter the orange door here, you're going to open your crafting and make the sheet rope. And then you're going to hold D. So make sure you're holding D. And you're going to press Windows twice. And keep holding D that entire time. So if you, the reason I say that is if you hold D, press Windows and then let go and then click off, it will cause you to continue moving right even though you're not pressing D. So I'll show you that with the upwards direction. If I hold W, press Windows, if I let go of Windows and click off, I can't move down because my W key is still being pressed. So just make sure you hold the direction you're going, press Windows twice, and continue to hold it. So we walked through this door, we crafted our sheet rope, we're holding D, we press Windows twice, and now we're going to walk through here. We're going to go up. You sometimes will have to clear out a prisoner's hatch. It's just luck. But you're going to run. Now I am back. It took me a sec. My game glitched out. So I set my heat to a negative value here. just so I can stay on the roof infinitely and explain this glitch to you. But I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna slow down my game here, so I can explain to you the glitch called the alt glitch. So now that I've done the windows twice down here, go up this ladder, I'm gonna run left to about here. This gives you plenty of time. You're gonna highlight 2, so that your sheet rope is selected. You're gonna, somewhere around your character, you're gonna hover. Just hover, don't click, and press Alt on your keyboard. So now I can move my normal mouse, like I can move my mouse and it looks not like the Escapist one. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click on the tile in line with this ladder here. While I'm doing that, make sure not to pause the game. I feel like I should state that because that's what fucked me up a second ago. Don't pause the game, don't do anything like that. But while you're on your way, you're gonna move right. You're gonna be pulled this way. On your way there, click down this ladder here. So I'm gonna show you that. Bam. And once I get to the ladder, go down. And that should bring you to this tile right here. And now you are out of bounds in the vent. So yeah, that is the alt glitch. And that is the vent out of bounds glitch in one person. So yeah, that was a little scuffed. So I'm now going to run through that a little quicker. So I'm gonna take everything off my bed. I'm gonna take my outfit off, go to other page on the journal, put my items in here. After doing a pause glitch, click off, click on the pillow. I see yellow key, I did it right. Click off, pause glitch, go to page 2, click off, double click, make sure to click this. I have my orange key there. Now I click off, do pause glitch, click on, click off, see the yellow key. Another pause glitch, click off, click the guard outfit, take the sheet rope off. I'm gonna run into this cell here, grab off this. On my way, either here or here, I'm gonna crop this. I'm gonna run in this door. I'm gonna hold D, double tap windows. As I said earlier, I can still move left, go up, run right. I'm gonna press Alt, sheet rope, hold down, and now I can escape. Important thing to note when you get out here, hold S and D instead of D, you move faster diagonally. So right after you do that sheet rope, once you reach this point here, just hold D and S, and you've escaped. That is it for first peek. I think I did a good job there. A little scuffed, but the important thing is the next person is like literally the same thing. So we're on a Shankton State Pen. This person takes the exact same items and the exact same glitches. So it's not that unique in comparison, but back to what I was saying, another cut of course, but Shankton is a lot like first peek. Exact same items. I'm gonna be making orange key, a sheet rope, and a guard outfit. But the important thing to note is, actually there's no difference. It's the exact same thing. Press continue, load in. Oh wait, ordinal glitch. If you're ever doing a main prison map, so that is Center Perks, Stalac Flute, Shankton State Pen, Jungle Compound, Pancho, or HMP, right before you load into the map, press the star icon and press the home icon. It's very important. It's called the warden note glitch. So now when I load into Shankton, I will not see the warden note. You press continue, continue, and start game. I'm gonna start the exact same way. Take the 2 items off my bed. I'm gonna take my outfit off, and I'm going to tab to the other journal page here using this click. I'm going to do another pause glitch. I'm gonna click on the toilet, place everything inside. I'm gonna click off. I'm gonna click back on. I'm gonna take the pillow off. I see the yellow keys, so I know I did it right. Do another pause glitch. Click off. Open my journal here. I'm going to go to the utility key page, which is the second one. I'm going to click off the top here. I'm going to open my profile. I'm going to double click this. I usually click it 3 times just to be safe. So now I have an orange key there. And I guess I'll just prove it to you it is an orange key. I'm going to do another pause glitch. I'm gonna click on the toilet, click off, click on, outfit, see the yellow keys, I did it right. I'm gonna do another pause glitch. I'm gonna click off. I'm gonna open my journal and go to the guard outfit page here. Click off, open my profile, click on the inmate outfit. As I said in the last map, slot 1, where's the orange key? It's still there, it's just invisible. Yeah, it is still there, so don't worry. I can still walk through this orange door right here, which is where I'm going to be going. Now I'm going to grab the sheet rope out here, or the bed sheet, not sheet rope. I'm going to go to roll call real quick. But basically what you do now is you walk out, you're going to run into the first cell here, grab this bed sheet like that. Right as you leave, right as you hit this down here, and crafting your sheet rope, I'm going to click off, I'm going to run in here, and right once I enter here, I'm going to hold D, Windows twice. So I'm going to explain that again. That's pretty obvious. Right as I enter, Windows twice. Now what I'm going to do is, now that I have the Alt glitch set up, I press Alt. I can see it works. I'll claim this prisoner stash, get rid of it. And now I'm going to do, the only slight difference is now I go up the ladder here, and I'm going to hover over this ladder here. So immediately when I go up the ladder, I'm aiming to hover over this ladder here. And what you're going to do is you're going to hover over this ladder, you're going to press Alt. So you see the little ladder up arrow, and then you're going to click on the ladder here. What that's going to do is going to put you on the roof layer, even though you're not. Normally you have to walk over to this ladder here to go up, but what you can do is if I walk over and I do the Alt glitch here, I can move up. Now it's the exact same as it was in first peak. I'm going to press 2. So my thing is selected. I'm going to hover over my character. I'm going to press Alt. I'm going to click on the roof tile in line with the ladder here. And on the way there, I'm going to go down. Yeah. And there we go. I just avoided getting shot, but now I'm out of bounds in the vents. I hold S and D, and I have escaped. Shankton and first are the exact same map. So I'm going to show you again. I do my warden note, very important. Continue, load in, stuff off my bed, profile, switch to journal, pause glitch, click off, click on, yellow keys, get it right. I'm going to make a utility key, 1, 2. I'm going to pause glitch, click on, click off, open the thing. I see yellow keys, I did it right. I'm going to do another pause glitch, click off, open this, click on the guard outfit page, click off, open the profile, click it on. I now have a guard outfit. I'm going to take my sheet rope out. I'm going to run down here and grab that. My way in, I'm going to craft this. I'm going to double tap my Windows key. I'm going to go here, go like that, with the Alt glitch. And now I'm going to sheet rope across using the Alt glitch again and hold S and D. Complicated, but I think because 2 of them are in a row, 2 very similar maps, it's kind of important to figure out how it works. But yeah, that is first peak and Shankton done. Now we're on to escape team, and this is a new one. Woohoo! The items you're going to need here are a red key. You're going to need a guard outfit. You're going to need a powered screwdriver, and you're going to need a sheet rope. The next map, Jingle Cells, is the same thing, but swap that red key for an orange key. And I'll show you why. So let's continue. I see client, I'm going to load in, no warden. Immediately, I'm going to start the same way I did in the last 2 prisons. I'm going to take the stuff off my bed, take the stuff off my outfit slot, click off, open my journal, and tab over to the other page. And now I'm going to do a pause glitch. Place everything in the desk, click off, click on, see yellow keys, I did it right. I take my pillow out, do another pause glitch. I'm going to go over to the page that has the powered screwdriver here, which is on my DAT, page 7. Click off the top, open my profile here, 1, 2. Now I know I have in this slot here is my screwdriver. Do another pause glitch. Click on, click off, click on. I see yellow keys, I did it right. I'm going to take this comb out. Now, after I do that, I'm going to click 2, and I'm going to turn this into a shiv. So now I can do my pause glitch again, or my second pause glitch for the crafting note. I'm going to page over to the red key page, which is, yeah, right here, staff key. Click off, open profile, 1, 2. So I have a, although it doesn't appear to be there, I do have a powered screwdriver in slot 1, and in slot 2 I have a red key. And I'm going to do the last pause glitch here. I'm going to open this, click off, click on, see the yellow keys. I'm going to take the prisoner outfit, pause glitch, click off, click onto my journal, go over to the guard outfit page, click off, open my profile, and equip the guard outfit. So now I have a guard outfit on. Important thing to know, even though it is not one of the soldier outfits, it still works. Now I'm going to grab my sheet ropes. I'm going to run down left. I'm going to craft this bed sheet rope here. And I'm going to do my windows on the lower. I'm going to get on top here of this desk and start unscrewing this vent. I'm going to go up onto the roof. And now I'm going to do the alt push. So I'm going to press 3. I'm going to sheet rope across. Now I'm out of bounds. Hold down and left or down and right, all the way off the bottom of the map. So that one takes one more item, but it is a cool escape. So I'm going to show you that again. I'm not going to explain everything again, but yeah, I'm going to show you that a little faster. Pause glitch 1, pause glitch 2, and then make my powered screwdriver. I'm going to turn into a comb shiv. I'm going to go over to the staff key, click it twice. I'm going to make a guard outfit using the glitch there. I'm going to grab my sheet rope, grab that, craft on the way, windows twice, end it here, use my 1 slot because I know my screwdriver's there. Here, and then sheet rope and go down and right or down and left. Direction doesn't matter, it's the same distance. And we escape. That's it to escape team. It's pretty easy. So we just finished escape team. Now we're on to Jingle cells, and this map is pretty much the same thing. It's the same idea of a sheet rope off a roof, powered screwdriver. This time we're just gonna make an orange key instead of making a staff key, and yeah, it's actually really easy. So I'm gonna load in. I'm gonna take the stuff off my bed, outfit, switch the journal page, same start as I've showed you for the last like 4 maps. Pause glitch, desk, all items in, click on, click off, yellow keys, I did it right, take the pillow out. I'm gonna do another pause glitch. I'm gonna go over to the powered screwdriver, click on profile, and now I have a powered screwdriver. I'm going to do another pause glitch, click on, click off, grab the comb out, yellow keys, I did it right, make it into a comb shiv, pause glitch, go over to the utility key page, click off, open, double click it, and I'm going to do another pause glitch, click off, open the desk, click off, click on, grab out the elf outfit, yellow keys. I'm going to do another pause glitch. I'm going to go over to the guard outfit page, click off, open the profile, click it once, and just to remind you, slot 2 utility key, slot 1 is a powered screwdriver. So I'm still good even though the textures don't appear. I'm going to grab a bed sheet out from here, bed sheet from here, and I'm going to craft a sheet rope here. I'm going to go ahead and put a call, you don't have to. I'm going to run down here, get on top of this desk here, and start cutting this vent here. Yeah, you can leave this vent, no guards will ever come in here, and I'm going to run to the right. So I'm on the roof here if I go up. And important thing to note, let me go all the way back up here. When you're running down from here, and you're holding down right, do your double windows on your way there. If you want, you can also, while you're cutting this vent, you can do it right here. That's another good time. And then I'm going to run. Alright, so now that you've done your double windows, you can now do the alt glitch. I press alt. I can move my mouse freely. Now, this is the easy part. Up. I'm going to go down. I'm going to click off. I'm going to click on the edge of the roof. Oh shit. Well, I escaped. Oh well. You're going to click on the edge of the roof, and you're just going to walk out. Yeah. Map is that simple. It's the same thing as I said with Escape Team and with the First Peak and Shankton State Pen map. So I'm going to do it again, a little faster without explaining everything. I make my powered screwdriver, slot 1, grab out my comb, I'm going to shiv it, going to pause glitch. Oh, gonna make my utility key. I'm gonna pause glitch, grab out my outfit, make my guard outfit here, grab out my sheet rope, grab out my bed sheet, grab out my second sheet, craft my sheet rope, run down here. I'm gonna cut this once. On the second time, I'm just gonna do windows twice. So now I'm set up for my alt glitch. I go up, I can leave that, and run up, I'm going to press Alt, I'm going to click, and I'm going to sheet rope down, and now I'm just going to run out. Holding, I hold S and D, you can hold A and S, doesn't really matter, as long as you're running diagonally. And that is it for Jingle styles. Pretty easy, same thing as I said as Escape Team and First Peak and Shankton. Now, we finally get to branch off. We get HMP, which is almost different. We're going to start off the same way. Pretty similar run. This time we're going to use the zipline hook. This is the only map that does... No, it's one of 2 maps that use the zipline hook. But it's pretty glitchy, so it's kind of fun. So we're going to do our warden note glitch because it's on the first page. Or it's on the main prisons page. Oh, as I remember to say, if you just cleared a DLC map, I mean, not a DLC, a special map, Jingle sells, Escape Team, Santa Sweatshop, or Duct Tips Are Forever, make sure to tab left until you're back to the normal characters. So I'm going to continue, and I'm going to load into HMP here. I'm going to take the stuff off, I'm going to take outfit off, I'm going to go over to the next page of the journal. I've showed this a bunch of times. This one is a bit different, so mind the order that I'm doing everything in, it does matter. So first off, I'm going to pause glitch, put everything in, click off, click on, grab out my outfit, do another pause glitch, click off, click on to my journal, now go over to my utility key page. Click off, and equip the utility key here. And I'm just going to leave it there. It's important that I leave the utility key in the outfit slot. I'm going to do another pause glitch. Click off, click on, click off, click on, grab up my pillow. I'm going to pause glitch, click off. I'm going to open my crafting notes, and we go all the way to my zipline hook. On page 8 for this stat. I'm going to click off, and normally you'd immediately make this into a zipline hook, but here I'm not going to. So I'm going to run through. What's important is I am going to keep my heat at 0 by running through the detector with no contraband. So even though I have one on my profile and I'm about to make one with this pillow, I don't have any contraband in my slots here. So right as you run through this detector, take the utility key off, hug this left wall, and hold S. Now when you get through this door here, so right as you walk through this door, drop your utility key, and then right after you drop it, you open your profile, double click the pillow, so this should make a zipline hook, and then you're going to click on this tile right here. So I'm going to run down and then click on this tile right here. And this will start me ziplining right. As I zipline, I'm going to spam W, A, S, and D. And I escaped. So the important thing is spam W, A, S, and D as you're ziplining. It slightly increases your odds of avoiding getting shot. So I'm going to do it again, this time a little faster, just so you can see what it looked like. So I'm going to put everything in. Oh, I made an error, so I'm going to restart that. I'm going to take everything off. Remember, outfit first, so I'm going to take the outfit off first. I'm going to go into here, I'm going to make my utility key, leave it in this slot here. I'm going to make my zipline hook, but not fully make it or materialize it. I'm going to take the utility key off after I exit the contraband detector, walk on the left wall, drop it, profile, zipline hook, use that tile there, and spam WSD, and I escape. It's that simple. It's that simple. It's the reason you can zipline there is because if you go to the roof on that exact same tile, there is in fact a zipline there. And the amazing creator of this game made it so ziplines can be used on any glare. So you can in fact use the zipline that is on the roof on the bottom layer. So yeah. Now that we are done with HMP, which is a pretty consistent map as long as you do the WASD, we're going to go on to Center Perks. And Center Perks is like every other map I've shown before, except for Duct Tapes River. This is another one of those sheet rope maps, and it is the second to last one. The last one is the Paracentral Pen here. So only 2 more of these boring orange key guard outfit sheet rope maps, I swear. We're gonna load into Center Perks here after doing my warden note, and I'm gonna start off exactly the same as the other maps. And I'm gonna follow the items in, do pillow. The only map where you do outfit first, or where you're required to do outfit first, is HMP Iron Man. So I'm going to pause glitch. I'm gonna make my utility key. Pause glitch. I'm gonna click on, click off, outfit. I'm going to go over to my guard outfit here, click off, make my guard outfit, and now I'm going to grab my bed sheet, to grab sheet rope or bed sheet from this desk, or from this bed here, and then on my way there, on my way to the left here, I'm going to make my sheet rope, and I'm just going to run down here and into this utility key, or this utility closet here. So I'm going to run down here, my utility key gets me in, I'm going to run down, left, and right as I hit this, right as I start running down here, S, I'm going to double tap my windows here. So I'm going to S, double windows, now I'm good to do my alt glitch. So I'm going to go up, up, I'm going to, after I run up this ladder, I'm going to run straight right, and I'm going to do the alt glitch. I'm going to go right, I'm going to press alt while hovering over my character, and here's the important distinction. When doing this alt glitch, you have to click on this tile that is in line with the fence here. Remember, in line with the fence, tile in line with the fence. Click right here in line with the fence. If you click on the tile in line with the ladder, it will say the way is blocked, and I got shit there, but that is not really that important. I just really wanted to stress that it is very important to click on the correct tile. So make sure you're clicking on that one that is in line with the fence in order to properly sheet rope. Otherwise, you'll end up not being able to do it. So I'm going to press my double windows, go up, I'm going to run right, I'm going to press Alt, and I'm going to click in line with the fence here, and it's going to move me down 1 tile. So I'm going to end up being in line here. And then I'm going to click on the ladder on my way and hold down and left, and I will escape. Only took me doing it twice, but yeah. Alright, so I'm going to show it to you fast here. I'm going to start by pause glitch 1. I'm going to make my utility key. Crafting node glitch 2. I'm going to make my guard outfit. Grab up my bedsheet rope. For my bedsheet, I'm going to grab my second bedsheet. I'm going to craft my rope. I'm going to enter here. Hold S, double windows, up, right. I'm going to run right. I'm going to click on the tile in line with the fence, go down the ladder, hold A and S, and reach the edge of the map. That is it for Center Perks. Only took me like 14 tries, but that is the second to last sheet rope out of the map. Here's the last one. This one is a lot like the Shankton one. Sorry about the ping. It is very similar, so hopefully this one is a little easier for me. But yeah, this one's pretty easy. It is orange key, guard outfit, sheet rope. Same thing I've been doing. Alright, we're going to load into Central Pen here. I'm going to start the same as I have with every other map. I'm going to grab out my outfit. I'm going to put all the items in the toilet. Click off, click on, grab up my pillow. I'm going to make my utility key. I'm going to make my guard outfit. And now I'm going to create a sheet rope. I'm going to grab from this bed. It's just the best one I've pretty much found out. So you're going to run directly right, grab this, create your sheet rope, and go down here. And on your way down, double tap Windows so that you can do the alt glitch. I'm going to enter this room here, and I'm going to do that same alt glitch that I showed you on Shankton, where I alt on the ladder. I'm going to alt on this ladder, hovering over, see the ladder up, and I'm going to click on this ladder here. It sends me up to the roof. I'm going to run up all the way to right here, so I see this ladder down here. I'm going to hover over my character, press Alt, and I'm going to click on this tile right here, and go down a layer while I'm going my way. While I'm going. Now I'm just going to run right and down, and I escape. Let's show that one more time. I didn't explain everything. I think I've showed you that exact same combo like 13 million times, so I'd hope you've at least picked up something at this point. But I'm going to make my orange key. I'm going to make my guard outfit. I run straight right. I'm going to grab the bedsheet off. I'm going to make my sheet rope here. I'm going to double tap my windows. I'm going to run into this room here. I'm going to alt glitch using this ladder. I'm going to run up to this down ladder here. And I'm going to hover here, alt glitch, go down. And once I pass this tile here, once I pass in line with there, I'm just going to hold down and right. And we escaped. So now that we're done with Central Pen, we're on to the maps that are different. That's crazy. We're on to our first of 2 dig maps. So this map we're going to be digging out of the bottom of Santa's Sweatshop. It's kind of boring, but it's different than sheet roping and Vent Out of Bounds, so it's slightly more interesting. So we're gonna load in, see all of our friends again. Alright, we're gonna start off the exact same on every other map. Our pause glitch. We're going to first create a multi-tool using this. Then we're going to put it in. So the important thing is I've created my multi-tool here, but I'm going to place it into the toilet. I'll click on, and I'm going to grab, and now I'm going to make with my outfit here. a timber brace. I'm going to click off the top. I'm going to grab this timber brace, so I know this is a brace. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to execute a glitch called the duplication glitch. So I haven't showed this one at all. But basically how it's done is I do a pause glitch here, place an item in a toilet. So I have all these items here. I click off, so I have my toilet slots here. And instead of, reopening it to create the yellow keys, I'm going to open another toilet. So I do this by using another glitch known as the, I guess it's called the remote item, a remote like toilet open, remote use. I don't know. If you're holding a inmate above you, a desk above you, a reindeer on this map above you, you can access some things that you're not usually supposed to from range. And what's important is I can open this toilet here, and I can grab out my timber brace. And now I'm going to do another pause glitch. I'm going to show you I have one timber brace here, one timber brace here. Click off, click on, grab out my timber brace. And I have 3 timber braces and a multi-tool. It's important that you have 3. You don't need any more, but you do need 3. You can see in my splits if you come down to the bottom here. I have Sweatshop, and you probably can't see it, but there is a slight little 3 in my splits, just to help me remember, hey, you need 3 timber braces for this map. So I'm going to grab all my items. I'm going to run directly down into this area here, and I'm going to start digging on this tile. You can ignore lockdown. It is not something you have to worry about. We'll be out before lockdown is over. Now we get to use the alt glitch for another glitch, and this glitch is called the remote block dig glitch. So we're going to press Windows twice, as I've showed you with every other alt glitch. I can move my mouse. What I'm going to do is I'm going to select my multi-tool. I'm going to hover over the concrete. I'm going to press Alt like this, and it'll click literally anywhere. It is not, literally anywhere. And it's going to dig the concrete. So I press Alt, I click off, I hover over my thing, press Alt, click off, and we dig the concrete. Make sure to drop an item when your item slots are full. And right before I do the last dig, I'm going to pick up the timber brace, because it will, instead of giving me dirt, I'll have a timber brace there, and it won't give me an extra dirt. So I'm going to place down the brace. I'm going to dig this one. I'm going to drop that for convenience sake. I'm going to dig 1, 2, third one I'm going to pick it up. Here we got a rock. It's just bad luck. You're going to get rocks. Rocks are complete RNG. And we're going to do our last dig here. Now that we're at max fatigue here, once you're at 100 or above, you're going to run back up. You're going to run up your hole here and run straight down. And you're going to get shot. This will respawn you at your bed here. Now what you can do is you can, if you're worried about the lockdown timer, so I only have 42 seconds, I know that's enough, but if you are worried about the lockdown timer, you can find a guard like this, and they'll send you to 70 heat, but your lockdown will end. This is completely unnecessary though. The important thing is though that your lockdown is active once you get shot the first time, because that will send you to your bed here instead of sending you to the infirmary all the way over there. So it's important that you get found, or that you die while it's locked down. So I'm going to run back to my hole. Guards will never find this hole. There's a 0% chance unless, I can't even fathom a way they do find it. And I'm going to continue digging. So I'm just going to dig all the way out of the bottom map. I got another rock. If I get one more rock, I might have to take another death. Not that big a deal. But you should only have to die once on this map. I'm gonna put my timber brace down. Jesus. Oof. So it may look like there's nothing left, but you're gonna have to dig a tile right here. There is a dirt tile right here, and we can walk out the bottom of the Santa Sweatshop. Yeah, that is how the other dig map London Towers can work too. So yeah, 3 braces and a multi-tool go down to the bottom area, use the alt glitch to do the concrete break, dig until you can't dig anymore, go up your hole, walk down and get shot, then leave your cell and run back and continue digging until you're out of the bottom. So now I'm going to do a fast run. I'm going to show off what your run will eventually, hopefully, look like. I make my multi-tool. I'm going to make my timber brace here. Pick up my desk. I'm going to do the dupe glitch, dupe 1, dupe 2, and now I have my 3 braces and my multi-tool here, and I'm going to start digging. Press my windows twice. I'm going to use my alt glitch to break the concrete. Goodness, can I not get rocks? And I'm gonna, right before I get my dirt, I'm gonna pick up a tile. Alright, I might have to reset if this is bad enough. Please don't make me reset. Important thing to note is, as you saw there, you can still place a timber brace in a rock. Alright, so now I'm at 100 fatigue. I'm gonna run down, get shot. I'm gonna run down to my area where I'm digging, pick up all my stuff, and I'm gonna continue digging. 3. Swap that for a timber brace. Yeah, it's just digging, if I'm being honest. This map isn't exactly the most interesting, but that is it for Sweatshop. If you get stopped at the end after digging that last tile down there, it's possible to get a rock there. If you see more than 3 rocks, there's a slight chance you'll have to take another death. If you have to, remember it's lockdown, you're at 99 heat. Although you're at 0 heat, what you can do is you can run down and you can dig a tile. You can run down into that open area where you are out in the open, and you can dig a tile next to you and the snipers will shoot you and you can respawn. The important thing is to just make sure you drop your multi-tool. So dig it, drop your multi-tool, and while it should appear you're digging and you get shot, make sure you don't have the multi-tool in your inventory. And that is it for Sweatshop. Now we're on to Epsilon, which is actually a really cool map. New strat, it's like a minute long, it's actually really cool. So my splits are all messed up. But just to remind you, see Buddy have all the way over the back to your normal guys. I'm gonna go with Viper because he's my favorite. Alright. This prison, we're going to need a zipline hook, a red key, an orange key, a contraband pouch, a guard outfit, and a grappling hook. So we're gonna need a lot of items. I'm gonna show off why I love this map. We're going to begin by making our pillow into a... Oops, I'm gonna make our pillow here into a grappling hook. Using my crafting hook glitch, I'm gonna do the same thing. Make sure to turn your comb into a comb shape to make your comb into a zipline hook. It's the second map that uses zipline hook. And I'm gonna turn my outfit here into a utility key. And I'm just gonna leave it in this slot here. What that does is it kind of acts as a pseudo inmate outfit, so when you normally walk by a guard while naked, they get mad at you, but here I can be from them all I want. And while you're on your way down after doing that, it's good to attend roll call, but also to do your double windows right here, because you are going to be using the alt glitch later. So I'm going to pause glitch. I didn't mean to put that in there, you can ignore that. Just leave it in your slot through here. But I am going to use these forks and knives in the cutlery area here. Not the spoons, because they are not weapons, so don't use spoons, but use forks and knives as our catalyst for our crafting note glitch. So I'm going to make a staff key here. I'm going to make a durable contraband pouch, which is all the way at the end here. And I'm going to make a guard outfit with the last slot we have. And I'm just going to drop the guard outfit. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on. I'm going to run through here, run down here, down to the area with the generator, and I'm going to run up, and once I go up this ladder, I'm going to be prepared to do an alt glitch. So I'm going to click up, I'm going to click the one slot, which has my grappling hook, and I'm going to press alt. I'm going to click 1, alt, and now I'm ready to click where I want to use the grappling hook. So what I'm going to do is this tile in line with the boxes here, this is the tile you'll want to click on. And while you're on your way there, you're going to want to get ready to do another one. So I'm going to show you, click, I'm going to press 1 to get ready, I'm going to press alt. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this tile, so you can't click on the end tile here, but you can click on the tile right under it. So just click on right in line with the kind of breakfast, the thing that's holding, like where this extra little sliver of not game down here. You're going to click right on the black, or kind of just above it, as long as you're above your splits, which I put here. You're going to click right here, and it's going to grapple you here. On your way there, make sure not to pause, by the way. You're going to click here, and you're going to equip your zipline hook, and you're going to zipline as soon as you can. So let me show you that. Looks like this, zipline, and you're going to press escape. So your zipline, your character should bug out. He's facing the wrong way, and he's ziplining. But once you hold, you're going to press escape, and you're going to count to 3. 1, 2, 3, let go, and you should just shoot off the map. Bam. And that is it for Epsilon. It's a really cool map, as you saw there, with the double grapple into the zip line. The pause there is necessary to make sure you're moving at full speed, because if you don't, you'll zipline off the map, but it'll be at like a third speed. So it's important that you press escape and you count to 3. I'm going to show you that again, but fast. I'm not actually going to explain anything because I kind of want to focus to make sense what I'm doing. I am going to turn pillow into grappling hook. I'm going to turn my foam into a zipline hook. I'm going to turn my POW outfit into a orange key. I'm going to run inline here. Just gonna double windows, go to roll call, grab out my utility key, I'm gonna make my staff key, I'm going to make my durable contraband pouch, and finally I'm going to make my guard outfit. Remember, drop your guard outfit, pick it up. Put on my guard outfit, run down here, and double windows, I'm all ready. I'm gonna run up this ladder. 1 alt, click up here, 1 alt, click down here, zipline hook, pause, 1, 2, 3, let go, and we fly. That is it for Epsilon. Yeah, we're done with almost all the prisons. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 normal ones and 3 downpatch ones, which are weird. Yeah, so let's get into San Pancho, which I don't think has been explained yet, but this is the hardest map in the game here. Probably this and Bandcamp are interchangeable for the hardest map in the game. It's rough. It's not easy. So this one you definitely won't get without lots of practice behind it. So we're gonna do our Warden Note glitch, and we're going to load into San Pancho. I'm gonna explain this part in 3 phases. So, we're gonna go with 4 phases. Phase 1 is the item making phase, where we're gonna make a sheet. We're gonna make a sheet rope. We're gonna make a orange key. We're gonna make a guard outfit. We're going to make a multi-tool, and we're going to make 2 molten chocolates. Then we have phase 2, which is getting outside of the prison, which we're going to use our alt glitch to sheet rope outside of the main fence of the prison. Then phase 3, which is the hardest one, and that's going to be our mine walk, which is easily the hardest part of learning this prison. That one I recommend you're gonna need a timer for. I recommend setting up your live split because you're going to need a timer for it. I've found no easy other way without using a timer to time it out. After the mine walk is a slightly easier but also kind of hard phase, which is the perimeter wall chip, which you're gonna have to chip a perimeter wall in broad daylight using a different glitch. So yeah, this is gonna be a juicy one. We're gonna explain phase 1. I'm gonna pause, give it a sec, and then I'm gonna do it fast. And then I'm gonna do phase 2, which is the easiest phase. Then I'm gonna do phase 3, and then I'm gonna do phase 4. So we're gonna start off the same way we always do, and I'm gonna go really slow for this one. Get rid of my timer. So we're gonna grab our items as we usually do. We're gonna pause glitch, and we're gonna pick up our desk here. We're gonna open the toilet from range. I'm gonna put everything in, click off, click on, grab out our pillow, and I'm gonna run right. So usually what I do is I take it out, and right before I click off, I hold D. And then once I reach this wall, or this bed here, I'm gonna make an orange key. So I'm gonna make my utility key. Now I'm gonna make the second item. I'm gonna pause glitch. I'm gonna double click the bed to grab out both items. I'm gonna open the toilet. I'm gonna click this pillow into it. I'm gonna click off, and I'm gonna open it up and grab out the pillow and the sheet rope. I'm gonna click off, and we're gonna craft the sheet rope here. So now we have slot 1 with a utility key, slot 2 with our sheet rope, and slot 3 we're about to turn into a guard outfit. Guard outfit, double click it. You don't have to do that. Drop it on the floor. Next, we're going to open our do another pause glitch. We're going to open our desk, which you can open above your head. Doesn't really matter. We're going to open it, close it, open it, grab out our comb, turn our comb into a multi-tool. Boom, 2. We're going to turn, now we're going to do the final crafting no glitch where we click on the toilet, click off, open the toilet, grab out the outfit, and turn it into a molten up chocolate. So in slot 1, I have my key. In slot 2, I have my sheet rope. In slot 3, I have my multi-tool. In slot 4, I have this molten chocolate. In slot 5, I'm going to have another molten chocolate, which I'm going to dupe. And slot 6, I'm going to have my guard outfit. So I'm going to do another pause glitch, put the molten chocolate in here, click off, and open the other toilet using my glitches. And I'm going to click off, and now I have 2 molten chocolates. After you make the second molten chocolate, drop your desk, grab your guard outfit, you're done with phase 1. Obviously, I'm about to get locked down, but that is it for phase 1. The order is not 100% required, but the way everything's done is pretty much required. So I would stick to the way I have showed. So I'm going to do it fast here. I turn my pillow, hold D, into a utility key. I'm going to click on the bottom of the bed here. It's very important you don't click on the prisoner because then you're going to mess up your pause glitch. So click on the bottom of the bed, grab off the 2 items. Pillow in, sheet rope, pillow out, sheet rope, guard outfit, drop it on the floor. I'm going to grab out my comb, turn it to a shiv, make a multi-tool. I'm going to turn this outfit into a cup of chocolate, and I'm going to dupe it. And that is it for the item making phase. It is not easy. That one you can't lose a run to, but the speed of your run will probably be determined by how good or how well you do during that phase. So it's important to kind of practice that one a bunch. Now we get on to phase 2. So phase 2, we're going to leave. We're going to make sure to hit roll call here. And right after we leave, we're going to line up with this door here. We're going to put on our guard outfit, hold D, and double windows into this room. So now I'm ready to do alt glitches. So I remember I put my guard outfit here, hold this, double windows, and then I'm going to run up here, stash. You can just drop it, you can just hold it, doesn't matter. And now I'm going to go up the ladder. I'm going to sheet rope down here. No alt glitch, just sheet rope down. It's in slot 2, remember, so slot 1 is your utility key, slot 2 is your sheet rope, slot 3 is your multi-tool. Remembering that is semi-important, so do. So we're going to use slot 2 to sheet rope down. We're going to run down to this tile here. We're going to press Alt, and we're going to be sheet roping to 1, 2, 3, 4, one of these 4 tiles here. Not the ends, just one of these 4 here. Actually, click properly. Alright, so right after you sheet rope off the roof comes the second part of phase 2. So we just sheet roped off the roof. We have all our items ready. We are going to need to do part 2, which is the harder part and the only RNG element of this prison. Everything else is either skill or just learning something how to do something. This part is RNG. That's why we're doing it early in the run, so if we lose it, we don't have to completely restart. The goal is to have a guard, kind of like this one here, that is on the other side of this fence here. There is one waypoint inside of this kind of barracks here that a guard can go to, which is where this guy is going, but that is not guaranteed, and sometimes you'll see guards wandering here, and sometimes you see no guards wandering here. But the important thing I also want to stress here is do the warden note glitch. If you do not do the warden note glitch, the only prison where this is one of the only prisons where it's actually 100% required to do, but you should always do it, of course, on the main prisons, but this one is absolutely required because if you take your guard outfit off out here and you did not do the warden note glitch, you will be shot immediately. You'll be set to 99 heat and just be shot. So it's important that you do your warden note glitch. So now what we're going to do is, I just call this kind of leading or baiting. What we're going to do is we're going to use our guard outfit and we're going to drop it on the floor. And if a guard sees the contraband item, they're going to run through the white door to come get it. So, alright, I'm back. I set my heat to a negative value so I can stand out here forever. But, so yeah, our goal is to bait a guard to come to this side of the map. And that can be done by dropping a contraband. You see I dropped my little guard outfit, and these guys all came to come grab it. So, if I get this guy to leave, normally when you're down here, after doing your sheet rope off the roof, it'll kind of look like this. There'll be maybe 1 or 2 guards down here, and your goal will be to lead one of them to the other side of the fence so that you can, in fact, molten shot with them. So my recommended spot is kind of just wait for a guard, and I'll get one, and drop your item, and he should see it. I'll back. Sees it, and we're going to kill him. So I pick him up, I kill him, and that is basically the end of phase 2. We have our guard dead over our head. We have a guard dead over our head. We have 1 molten chocolate left. We have our multi-tool in slot 3, and we're getting ready to run across the landmines. So anybody who knows basically anything about San Pancho knows right here is a bunch of landmines, and they extend all the way around the map, and there is no way to just normally walk through them. So that's why phase 3 is called the mine walk, because we're going to use a glitch to walk through them. So, alright. Time for phase 3. I have decided to just go to a video for this because I keep getting BS by this game sucking. So we're going to watch my 100% world record, which has the exact same strategy. This San Pancho strat is used in both runs. So if I show you, I just got off the roof, I killed my guard, and I'm about to do the mine walk. This glitch, if you've seen this run before, any new version of San Pancho, it's just pausing, but the important thing is to pause in the rhythm that I tell you to. And this pause strategy works every single time if you do it exactly as I tell you. So what you're going to do is you're going to hold A and S, and you're going to initiate your first pause. Let me go ahead and turn the speed down. You're going to hold A and S, and you're going to initiate your first pause right as you're in line with, kind of right as you leave in line with this building here. So right as you are in line, like kind of right here with this shadow here. That's when you know that you gotta start pausing. So pause for your first time, and now what you're gonna do is you're going to wait 1 second. Once you see a second elapse, so once I see this timer tick from, okay, can we use the second one, please? 17. Okay, see how I'm waiting. 18. I see it switch over to 19, and then I do my unpause and repause. It's very important. You look at your timer, you wait for a second to tick over. So if I go back to the very start here, pause 1, I watch my timer. I'm at 16 point whatever, it doesn't really matter. 16, 16, 16, I'm sitting there waiting, I see it go to 17, I unpause, repause. Use the visual cue of the timer ticking from 16 to 17, from 18 to 19, from 30 to 32. It doesn't really matter. Use the visual indicator of the timer ticking over 1 second as your cue to unpause and repause. And when I say unpause and repause, if I show you this in normal speed, I mean do it quick. Like, you're gonna do escape, escape. So you gotta be quick about your escapes. You're gonna want to do it quickly. You have to do it quickly. I mean, you need to unpause, repause as fast as you possibly can. And as you can see, I look at 21, ticks to 22, I unpause, repause, ticks to 23, I unpause, repause, and the last I just walked out because I was close enough. So let me show you that again in full speed. 17, I see to go to 18, I unpause, raw, 19, unpause, repause, 20, unpause, repause, 21, unpause, repause, 22, unpause, repause, same thing all the way down. And that is, now, learning that is just kind of unfeasible by like doing this strategy a bunch. So we created an amazing practice map called San Pancho Drawers. It looks amazing, don't worry. It's the same thing as San Pancho. I'll show you. There's no white door. That's what's important. So you can run out here instead of having to do all that stuff. This is obviously just a practice map. This is not you can't use this in a run. I think that's pretty obvious, but I just think it needs to be said. So I'm using this to show you what it looks like, to show you what phase 3 looks like, and then I'll go back into the game and kind of explain, so I can show you exactly what it looks like when you're doing a run, and I can show you how it leads into phase 4, because the glitch is not easy to explain in real time because the guard above your head is on a timer. The guard that you kill with the molten chocolate, he'll wake up eventually, so you don't have infinite time. And when I'm trying to explain it to you, time is ticking, and I can't, I'm trying to get everything out. So I'm standing on the right here, and yeah, right as you're in line with the building, right as you're not in line with the building, that's when you know you need to do your pause. So I'll show you right here. Bam. I'm in line with the... Oh, I pressed F1. In line with the build... I'm not in line with the building anymore. I press my pause. And I'm holding A and S now. You can hold A and S before. It doesn't really matter, but I just showed it like that. I'm holding A and S, and I'm going to watch my timer. And I see the timer tick from... I'll do 40... once it ticks to 50. I'm going to unpause and repause. I'm going to as fast as possible. So actually, I'm going to show you what that looks like. Looks like this. So we're paused. Unpause, repause. Unpause, repause. Unpause, repause. Unpause, repause. Unpause, repause. Unpause, repause. So I'm going to hold A and S using my left hand, and I unpause, repause using my right hand. So I have no hand on my mouse when I'm doing this. And I'm just going to show you, let's say it's 10. Nope, I did it too many times. Yeah, I'm going to put myself so I can not look like an idiot. It takes practice to do this strategy. Even the unpause, repause is hard. I have done it a ton, and as you can see, I'm still making errors. So I'm going to line up here. I'll hold A&S escape, and I'm going to watch my timer, and 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58. You can see, obviously, when you're on the road down there, there's no mines down there. But I'm watching for the visual second to tick, and I'm unpausing and repausing. Do it one more time. A&S pause. 14. See it tick to 14, see it tick to 15, see it tick to 16, see it tick to 17, see it tick to 18, see it tick to 19, see it tick to 20, see it tick to 21. And once you're in line, oh, I got you. Once you're in line with the road there at the bottom, you're fine to just stop pause glitching. But another thing I want to mention, it's not a big thing, but the Jeep, you can ignore it. As long as you don't stand in front of it, it will not like report you in any regard, as you saw there. And it will also not, the only thing that it will cause is if you get really unlucky and it shows up right as you're chipping the outer wall, it will see the hole in the wall. So if you're trying to play it safe, just put the hole back, put the wall back at the end. So I'm going to do this one more time. What was I gonna say? That's a mess. I was trying to think of something. But yeah. So you are gonna have to guards here. I'm gonna have to kill him. I have to run down here, A&S, pause, and watch the second, and do this in the middle of a run. And yeah, it will take you a lot of practice to learn this strat. It's definitely not easy. This one, even some of the people who were in the community before it was found, took them months to figure this strategy out, took them hours of practice. So if you're not getting it immediately, don't worry, you're in the same boat as everybody else. It's a really hard strategy to learn at first, and it's definitely the hardest part of probably the entire run. That sounded really weird. Probably the entire run. Band camp, fence cut, maybe a little harder, give or take. But yeah, that is it for phase 4, or phase 3, sorry. Phase 4 is exactly after phase 3. So if you remember when I did my items, I made a molten chocolate, and I made 2 molten chocolates, and I made a multi-tool. If I didn't get those back. So I have a molten chocolate and I have a multi-tool. I'm going to, as I showed you when you use the first one. I grab this guy, I run down here, and I'm going to use my timer to do my glitch. So 4, to 5, CH to 6, CH to 7, CH to 8, CH to 9, CH to 10, and I have successfully gotten this guard outside of the walls with my multi-tool here, my molten chocolate here, and I'm ready to do the chip. So this is another one of the really hard parts. It's just doing all the stuff before it, leading into doing this, which is not easy. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to run down to this wall here. I'm going to drop the guard. I'm going to press 1 to select my multi-tool. I'm going to chip the wall. I'm going to start chipping the wall, and I'm going to pick up the guard as soon as I can. So I'm going to pick them up, and I start chipping. Show you that again. I dropped him, chip wall, pick up. And I'm going to let that play out. And as you can see, this glitch lets you chip a wall outside of, or kind of in broad daylight. So remember, you're carrying the guard, you start chipping, I press 1, I chip, and I pick him up right after I start chipping. That is all I'm going to show on this. I'm actually going to go into the main prison and actually show you what that looks like in a real run. Because explaining in the this testing prison, well, it may kind of be helpful. It's not exactly what you're going to see in a run. So hopefully I'll get back into the main prison and I'll show you kind of what that looks like. As in combo with part 1, 2, and 3, which are already hard and takes practice. So yeah, let's go into San Pancho. Alright, so we're going to start off with phase 1. I hope you remember this part, where you make the utility key. You put the pillow in, grab these out, make your sheet rope, go over to your guard outfit, like that. Make your multi-tool here. Make your molten chocolate here. Dupe it, and now we have all of our items ready. We're gonna run down here, put our guard outfit, double tap our windows, go up, go down, alt glitch here. And we're going to lead a guard out. Obviously I got lucky, there's a guard right here. Ask over here, and I'm gonna do my pause glitch here. So I'm going to... Mother! God, it ate my input! Jesus fucking Christ! Alright, we're gonna load into San Pancho, and I'm going to kind of do the phase 1 I showed you earlier. We're gonna put the pillow in, take our sheet rope, take our guard outfit. Multi-tool. I'm going to make our molten chocolate. We're going to dupe it. Guard outfit. We're going to enter phase 2. Put on the guard outfit. Double windows. Go up here. Sheet rope down. All glitch down. Go here. And as you saw, there's a guard here already. I don't have to lead one across. I'm going to kill him. Put this on him. I'm going to take my guard outfit off, and I'm going to hold A and S and do my pause glitches. I'm waiting at 59. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm across. I'm going to drop him, and start chipping and pick up. Drops, start chipping, pick up. After the second one, I'm going to kill him, and I'm going to start chipping again. As you can see, Jeep doesn't care if you're doing very illegal things. It's just kind of stupid. I'm going to finish chipping the wall. I'm going to put the wall block back. It may not appear to be back. We are outside the wall, get the wall block back, and we can just walk out of the map. Bam! This map sucks! You're going to have to learn every phase individually. You're going to have to practice it. It's not going to be easy. But if you persist, this is one of the coolest prisons in the entire game. And yeah, that is it. I don't think I really need to show you a fast version because that was a pretty fast run. So I think we can just move on to London Tower. So these 4 maps, including San Pancho, are kind of the 4 run killers of our run. Especially the first 2. Those 2 are complete BITCHs. But San Pancho is the easiest of the 4 because it's the most consistent. So we're going to go to London Tower, and this is the other dig map, as I said earlier, and you probably can't see, but in my splits down here, we have a 4 by our little London Tower. So we're going to need 4 timber braces. We're going to load in, and we're going to immediately start off the same way we start every prison. We're going to run down, we're going to drop our sheet rope down here. because we don't need it. We're not going to need it, and it's annoying to have it in our slots. So we're going to drop it down here. We're going to move our bed up, and we're going to get back in our bed. This is important because we need our stamina to tick down while we're doing our pause glitches. We're going to pick it up in our bed, and we're going to put the pillow and the outfit in here. We're going to turn the pillow into a timber brace. And then we're going to do a duplication glitch. So we're going to put it back in. We're going to do both items. Now we're going to do another pause glitch. We're going to put the timber brace in, click off, click on, POW outfit, put in the other outfit. And now we're going to make a multi-tool. We're going to turn our multi-tool, and we're going to do another one. We're going to put that in, take the POW outfit out. We're going to go all the way to page 11 here, and we're going to equip the poster to our outfit slot. We're just going to leave it there. We'll take it off later, but we will need it in a couple seconds, so just don't forget about it. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do a duplication glitch of all 3 items, and then we're going to grab out both braces and leave the multi-tool in here. This is important. We're going to drop our desk here, and now we don't have to worry about going to roll call. You don't have to worry about that. It's not a big deal. We're going to use the lockdown to effectively get our stamina back to 0. So it's important to not go to roll call. The other important thing here is that I'm ready to start going, and I have 0% fatigue here. And then the final thing, I'm just adding a bunch of crap here, but the final thing is that to make this strategy easier, you can make sure your other inmate is a friend of yours. So you basically want him to not hate you, because inmates who hate you will report holes in the wall, they'll report holes in the ground. So by having him be friendly with us, he won't do that. I didn't check. It doesn't 100% matter, but if you're learning the strategy, and it is actually a lot harder if the other inmate next to you hates you. So just when you're first learning it, reset until you see the inmate is not red or orange in when you hover over his name. So now, after we have these here, we're going to start chipping this wall here. And right before we finish chipping the wall, 60, 40, 20, we're going to take the poster off of our slot here. And if a guard begins to walk into our cell, we can either cancel the chip if we're about to finish it, or we can spam pause and get them to leave. So now we have a hole in our wall, we have our poster here. We're going to start digging a hole in the ground. So you take your poster off here, off of your profile here, you put it in slot 6, and then you drop it immediately. And then after you start digging. So we're going to dig this hole here. 40, 60, 80, and as I said, don't worry about roll call. We're going to pick up our poster, and while this last dig is going through, I'm going to double windows. So I'm going to alt glitch. I'm going to hover over this slot here, this tile here, and I'm going to click on the slot I'm standing on right here. This will glitch the poster right here and cover the hole. So now if a guard walks into our cell by chance, we're perfectly fine. They won't see the hole down here. Now we're going to go down, and we're going to use, as I showed earlier in Santa's Sweatshop, we're going to use the alt glitch. So we're going to hover over here, we're going to press alt, and we're going to dig the reinforced concrete. We're going to drop a timber brace because it's important to maximize as little dirt as possible, or get as little dirt as possible. Okay, we get a rock. Rocks are not that big a deal, but they can slow you down. If you get like an insane amount, like I appear to be getting here, you can lose your run, but it's really rare. Now comes the hardest part of this London Tower strategy, and that is the strategic deaths to get our stamina back up. So what we're going to do is we're going to drop all our items. Preferably you'd have enough spots in your underground area to be able to put all your items down there, but I got unlucky. I have to carry my multi-tool. I have to put my multi-tool up here, so that's okay. We're going to take our poster off, drop it. We're going to take the multi-tool out of here, this one here, and we're going to drop it on the ground. So we're at 99 heat. It's important to know, we walk outside, we get shot. We're going to get sent back to our desk here. Now we're going to grab our multi-tool, and we're going to get shot again by digging outside. Finally, we're going to run outside, and we're going to look for a guard to end the lockdown. So, can we get one, please? There we go. Maybe at 70 heat, doesn't really matter. We have ended lockdown, and now we're going to go back to digging. So, after this point, it's kind of just dig, woohoo, but, crap. Shouldn't matter, hopefully. As you can see, I accidentally placed a timber brace there. Using our alt glitch here. Shouldn't matter. So I'm just keep digging, or keeping on. This map you're just gonna dig out the bottom. You're not gonna like dig up or anything, you're just gonna keep going until you hit nothingness. Yeah, I think I need that extra timber brace. I'm gonna go make a timber brace because I'm stupid. Hello, friend. We got a cell search. Normally you won't mess up the timber brace placements, and if you just place them every tile you're supposed to, you'll be perfectly fine, but because I'm amazing at the game, I have to grab another one, and we escape one tile after or 2 tiles after the reinforced concrete, as you saw there. Not the fastest, but I will show that again, just to show you kind of what a faster run looks like. So I'm going to start off how the runs all do. We're going to do that thing with the sheet rope. We're going to make our timber brace. We're going to dupe the items. We're going to put the outfit in. We're going to make our multi-tool first. We're going to make our poster second. And now we're going to dupe all of these items and grab out our timber braces, drop the desk, and start chipping the wall here. Take our poster off, drop, dig, and continue on going. This is the longest map in the game by far. It's 3 minutes to 4 minutes, depending on how lucky you got with the rocks. So this one you'll see your timer take a jump. Your time will probably be pretty good. This run doesn't take a whole lot of mechanical skill. Obviously the pause glitches at the start are not easy, but it's not like one of those other runs where you're kind of on a timer. This one you're not an auto scroller, but like you know what you're gonna be doing. You're gonna be digging, so you're not gonna be like doing something fast paced or anything. So we're gonna go up. This guy likes me, so I don't have to worry. Drop the multi-tool on the floor. I'm going to use my 99 heat to get shot. The important thing during this phase here is to not get seen until you're at 0 heat. So now I can... Guard sees me, I'm good. Grab this, put that back. And now I grab all my items again, and I continue on digging. And here you'll see I put the timber braces in the correct spots. and I don't have to worry about stupidity I did last time. By the way, I have my outfit unequipped here, so I can effectively manage the dirt. It is it required? I don't exactly know. It might be required. I would always use it. It's like free. But since we got lucky here, should be a solid 3-minute-ish run. I would consider this a run pretty good for the standards we're looking at. Hopefully we don't get rocked and I didn't just jinx myself. We got unlucky. If this happens, just run up your hole and just sit in your bed until you have enough food. And then chip the last tile. Went from a amazing 3-minute to a 3:30, but I believe you've gotten the point. That is London Tower. 2 maps left. We're almost there. Time for the hardest map and one of the 2 RNG maps. This map, geez, it sucks. We're gonna have to make a lot of items. We need to get a little bit lucky, and we have to perform a really hard technique, which is a hostage cut plus a pause cut. So 2 things to note before we start. A hostage cut is the thing I showed you at the end of San Pancho, where you chip the wall and you pick up a guard during it, and then you drop him after the chip is completed. That lets you chip that lets you chip even though you're outdoors. Using that glitch, we are going to basically just cut the fence that is right in front of the boat and just kind of walk out. So we're going to need a pair of sturdy cutters. We're going to need a fake fence, a molten chocolate, a red key, and I believe that's it. Yeah, that sounds about right. So we're going to load into the map. We're going to grab the bed and the other bed. We're going to grab our outfit off. We're going to drop both sheets. And we're going to put everything in our desk. First thing we're going to make is the sturdy cutters. Then we're going to make the red key. Then we're going to use our foam to make a fake fence. And then we're going to make a molten chocolate with our outfit. You should leave the molten chocolate in your outfit slot so you don't get 1,000 heat. Jesus, like I just did. But now I'm at 72 heat. Shouldn't really matter unless we get really unlucky, but now what you're going to do is run through here. In RNG Part 1, you're going to wait for a guard to show up. So I think I got unlucky and every single guard is on the opposite side of the prison from me, but I am just going to wait. Here we are. So I waited for the guard to show up. I'm going to kill him, and I'm going to pick him up, and I'm going to remotely turn the generator off. I'm going to drop him, I'm going to pick him up and pause and wait for the cut, unpause right before the cut completes. So I'm pausing, waiting for the cut, unpause right before the cut completes. I'm going to do this until the fence is down. Then I'm going to put the fence back, walk through, and we're out. Real great explanation, but basically I am cutting the fence, so I click 1, I cut the fence, I pick up the guard. Right after I pick up the guard, I pause the game. That bar slowly fills. Right before the bar has completely filled, I unpause the game. And then the bar should finish, so the cut completes. And then I drop the guard, and rinse and repeat. And I did that 5 times. And I walked out, I stood on this tile right here, I put the fence back, which is in slot 3, and now I'm going to run down to the boat and escape. That kind of was fast enough to show. Remember when you're doing I'll show the glitch part again at the start, and then I'm gonna run into it, go into a test prison, and make sure I really explain the pause glitch that I showed. But I'm going to. I got my sturdy cutters. Got my red key. Get my fake fence. Apologize for that. Second to last page. I'm going to drop it. I'm going to make, finally, my molten chocolate, put it on my outfit. So now when all these guards walk by me, they don't hate me. I can just freely run up here. Once you get past the call, you can kind of just take it off. You're good to go. You're going to run through this door, kill your first guard, generator, and I'm going to, hopefully this guy turns around. I'm going to do the pause hostage cut glitch, which is really hard to explain while I do it. Put the fence back, and it's important to note that was a good time. That was a good fast. There we go. There's the fast. After you cut the fence, there is a pretty decent chance that the tower guards spot the hole in the fence before you can put the fake fence back, and there's just nothing you can do about that. That's pure RNG, and is one of the reasons the map sucks. But it's part of the strategy, and you just kind of gotta deal with it. Now I'm going to go into my test prison so I can properly showcase the hostage cut glitch that I showed. Make our sturdy cutters and make it. So the thing I'm doing, also included with the hostage cut, where I pick up the guard in the middle of cutting, is I'm starting to cut and then I'm pausing, and the cut will continue even though time is ticking. If you have, let's say, a multi-tool and you are digging, not cutting, if you pause, it will stop. The bar will stop. If you chip a wall, the chip will stop. But for some reason, the amazing devs made it so if you pause while cutting, it continues to cut. So you can unpause. This lets you cut a whole fence, even though the molten chocolate doesn't last long enough. Alright. I picked up a guard here, and basically what I'm doing is I press 1, I click on the fence, I pick up the guard, and I pause. Then I unpause right before it finishes. So you saw bar filled up. Right before the bar fills up, I unpause. So, frick off, dude. So I'm cutting, I wait for the bar right before it fills up, I unpause, and then I continue doing that 5 times. That one's going to take some practice. I recommend hopping into a quick test prison. In the description, I have a link to the Speedrun Discord, which has a download for both this test prison, another test prison, and for a what was I going to say? Test prisons. Oh, and for the San Pancho no doors, so you can practice your mines. freely. My test prison here also has mines if you want to practice in there too, but I recommend doing it on the map so you know kind of what it feels like when you're going to do it in a run. But that is kind of it for Bandcamp. That one's a hard map, kind of sucks. But and it has RNG, but it is hard to do, but it is not the hardest RNG wise because we have our old friend, the map that everybody loves, Stalac Flute, and this map is the exact same as the any percent run. And I'm going to show off the any percent escape force Stalag after I show you it kind of done by me, and here I'm going to show you where I actually get the RNG. So this is the only takeover escape in the 283 route. In the 100% route, we do a jungle compound takeover. Because of how RNG dependent that is, it is forgoed in the 283% route, because we already have to deal with Bandcamp and London Tower and Pancho. Why add another absolutely insane RNG requirement when we can just use a very easy route that just requires downpatching the game? Or it doesn't require, it is a lot faster by downpatching the game. So we're going to load into Pancho, or not Pancho, sorry, I've probably been saying that a lot, Stalac Flute. And we're going to take our outfit off, and unlike every single other map in the game, we're just going to need our outfit, because we're going to turn our outfit into a molten chocolate. So I picked up the desk, and I have a molten chocolate. Now I'm going to dupe it into 4 of them. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I have 4 molten chocolates. What I'm going to do is I'm going to wait to see all 3 guards at roll call, and I'm going to kill the one on the left. I'm going to lead them down, and I'm going to kill a 4th guard. So there's 3 guards at roll call. I kill the one here. I'm going to kill a 4th guard, who was this guy here, on my way, or I can meet him in here, and I'm going to kill the other 2 guards once I enter this building here. The reason it's so RNG dependent is, one, you saw my heat shot up to 99. I got locked down really quickly. That's just bad luck. The other reason this is RNG dependent is you have to actually see the 4th guard. Yeah, this kind of guy here would be a perfect example of a 4th guard. You want them to be anywhere in this building or anywhere kind of on your way to the 3 guards up here. I'll show you in my 100% run here where I do the exact same strat I just showed you, but I'm kind of just going to do it faster. So go ahead and turn the playback speed down. I make my 4 molten chocolates here. I run out, and there's my 1st guard. This 2nd guard follows me. Normally you'd wait for the 3 guards at roll call, but here I just balled. And I would kill. Imagine this is my 2nd and 3rd guard following me from roll call. This guard in here would be kind of an example of what your 4th guard, in air quotes, would look like. So you see your 4th one, and then you kill him, and then it didn't show because I spammed it out so fast, but you'll get a warden note. And once you see the warden note, you're free to walk out this door here, down to the bottom of the map, out through this door here, and out of the map. I didn't explain it that much. I have a guide series on my channel that talks about the main prisons. It's outdated for for every prison except for Stalac Flute, which I'd actually recommend watching that, because it does a much better job at going into depth on this strategy than I really feel like going into here, because it's just so RNG required that it's not really a lot of skill. It's just, let's go and reach the escape. Let's kill 4 guards and get lucky in 30,000 different ways and then escape. But that is it for all the non-downpatch prisons. So all we have left are the downpatch ones. And you may be wondering, why do we downpatch? Why downpatch? when you can escape them normally. You can't speedrun them normally, but this prison is a minute. Fort Bamford, you save a whole minute. Alcatraz, you save a whole 2 minutes, and Jungle Compound, you save about 10 seconds to 15 seconds. So our first version we're going to be making the game is 1.0854, and this is our Fort Bamford one, and it is our Jungle Compound one. The reason we use this Jungle Compound version and not the normal one is simply because of one thing, and that is these bushes tiles here. This is not the Jungle Compound version. I don't know why I'm saying this, but you see how these bush tiles are solid? I cannot walk through them. In the Jungle Compound downpatch, which is version 1.0, these bushes you can walk through them. And what's important is we're gonna, in that run, you grappling hook off this roof here, and normally you'd get soft locked inside of these bushes here, these two here. But if you are on the downpatch version, you can walk through these freely, and you can just walk around the outside of the map and escape. But the reason we use this version is for Fort Bamford. This glitch is stupid. It is actually the stupidest glitch in this entire game. I'll explain how it's done, but basically you're going to stand on a specific tile, you're going to have a person beat you up, and you're going to hold S. And you're just going to teleport onto the map. So I load in. I'm going to, as soon as I can, I'm going to run into Rodney's cell here. I'm going to hit him. And I'm going to stand right here, at the top of these steps, kind of on the left side. And as I die, I'm going to hold S. So I stood in the wrong spot there. But this one will probably take you like a bunch of tries to learn. It's going to take me a couple of tries to just get it right. Here. There we go. So I stood on the kind of halfway in the stairs there, halfway up them, and I held, after I died, I held S, and I immediately escaped from the prison. It's stupid, but it requires to be on this 1.0854 version of the game. Let me just show you the Jungle Compound, version 1.0. So that was Fort Bamford. That's how you do the run once you have the game downpatched. So once I show the downpatch guide at the end, you can go back and learn the strategy as I explained it there. But what's important here is we're going to go over to Jungle Compound, and I'm going to explain the Jungle Compound strategy. So we're going to be using first I'm going to show you that the bushes are walk-throughable. So these bushes that I showed you earlier are, by the way, Warden No Glitch doesn't work in these old versions. I thought I should say that. But yeah, you see how these bushes, I can stand on top of them, I can walk through them. And I showed you earlier, that is not how that normally works. So we're going to utilize that on this map to effectively just escape quickly in a safe, guaranteed manner. So we're going to take all of our items off, and we're going to put them in our desk. We're going to make we're going to use our outfit, and we're going to make a orange key here. And we're going to leave it in our outfit slot. Now we're going to take the pillow, and we're going to make a stack key. Where is the work key? And we're not going to make it. We're going to do it how we do it on HMP. We're going to walk through. We're going to take this off, drop, and make our orange key. Now we can make all of these things. Start after first. You load. Okay. Just pretend like that did not happen. Pretend like that's still there. Put it in here. So in slot 1 is a work key. I made my guard outfit. I made my orange key, and now I'm going to make my grappling hook. And finally, the signed ID papers. All the way back here. So now we have a work key, we have a grappling hook, we have our ID papers, utility key, and guard outfit. Another thing to note, the auto splitter does not work on the downpatch versions. So we'll have to manually split. Or it doesn't work all the time, I've seen it work. Now we're just gonna run over here, and once you get to about here, just stand here. Make sure you do your double windows. I do it on this bar here, and we're just gonna click one of these right side roof tiles here, like this, and that will grappling hook us outside of the map. And oh, I had too much heat because I was explaining. But what that will do is grapple the outside. We're going to run to the bottom of the map, and we're going to make. You want to. I'm just going to show it again. I'm just going to speed this up. Easy. We haven't made it today. Alright, I'm back to kind of where I was. But what's important is you run down here, quickly get over the roof. Now leave your guard outfit on, don't take it off, and kind of book it around the edge of the map. Because we just gotta make it down to checkpoint Charlie before we get too much heat. And we're out. There we go. Oh my goodness, look at how ancient that screen is. So, yeah, by using the old version, we can grapple off the roof there in that specific spot, and we can walk around the outside and escape using all of our stuff, all our glitches, and make sure to keep the guard outfit on and make it to the escape. That is it for the downpatched jungle compound. Our final one is our Alcatraz escape. This one is the easiest. Rename my normal version. This is the only one where you have to actually rename your Escapist file here, because the Alcatraz is on a specific version, so a specific version that is too recent, or is recent enough that the Steam doesn't let you. So it's a little bit ahead of the Bamford patch, but it actually does make a big difference. So we're going to load into Alcatraz here. We're going to grab all our items out, and all we're going to do is make a red key. And we're going to make, on the last page of the DAT, the entrance key. Now we're just going to run down here, right here, and we're out. Yeah, it's that easy. This map initially was not well coded, and they kind of didn't create an outside of the map. So you don't need $500, you don't need to dig out, you don't need to do any of that. You can just woohoo, down patch out. But yeah, that is it for the escapes of the down patches. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you how to down patch, and tell you which versions you're going to need. Kind of just show you what you... Because I've shown you the escapes with the down patch versions, I now have to show you how to actually get the down patches. And you're going to have to do a little, a lot of stuff with Steam console here. So I put a link down below. where it is basically just titled, where there's like a little link that's like Steam slash slash console. It looks like this Steam colon slash slash nav. Type this into your Chrome and paste it in, and or paste it in either or, and then this will come up your console. And there should be nothing in there, just me testing stuff out. But we're gonna need to do 3 down patches or four down patches. Sorry. So you see, I have a little screenshot here from my that I made. It's the first version is our Bamford version. The third one is our Alcatraz version. The fourth one is our Jungle Compound version, and the last one is the map file for the Alcatraz that we're gonna have to download. So you are required to have the DLC, and you're gonna have to do a little bit of file moving to make sure the Alcatraz one works. You'll need to open your main game files, but I'll show you how to do that. We'll start with the Fort Bamford one. So immediately, I would recommend navigating to content here on your local disk. It should be Steam, Steam apps, stuff like that. See this app here? I'm just gonna delete it. If you have other stuff in here, you can just leave it, but that was the app for Escapists, so I have no Escapist downpatch versions in here. You can see none of them. There's no like other versions, so I'm gonna do them all right now. The first one, which I'm gonna copy from this here, copy the text, is the first link. I'm just gonna paste in just this part. So it says download depot, and then this is the app IDs and the stuff. Doesn't really matter. You don't need to know it. But this will give you the Fort Bamford version. And the thing about the Fort Bamford and the Jungle Compound versions is that you don't need to go into your common folder here and swap the names. Like for Alcatraz, you will have to though. So this is my Alcatraz version. This is my normal version. I just renamed this to the Escapist and renamed this to like the Escapist A or anything else like that, so that I can run this version. But for these ones, for the Bamford and for the Jungle versions, I do not need to do all that. I can just click on the .exe and it will load up no matter what. So I'm just going to wait for this to finish downloading. It shouldn't take this long. It's just a little slow, but yeah, I just gotta wait for it to finish downloading. That'll be the first one. Oh, there we go. Right as I said that. So we have our first one here. It's right in here, and depot 296, 298, whatever. Grab this file here and move it somewhere else, because to download the next things, you're gonna need to have this app folder here empty. I'm gonna go grab my second version, which is this one, which is the second one in the link below, or in the little uh, box below. You can get them all, and I'm gonna start the second download while I kind of explain this. This is the Bamford version, so as you'll see, I can just click on this exe here. It'll show up here, and I'll immediately load in, and I'm on the same version I showed you earlier with Sport Bamford right here. So what I did here is I just made a shortcut for these two, but all you have to do is mid-run, you'll just have to open this up, and you'll have to close the game and open this one. That's why you don't have to worry about being quick, because loads are removed from 283% and all main game runs, so you don't have to worry about like being quick, like speed running over to here. You can just like let your computer load and shit. But yeah, there we go. Second one is done. That is our this is our Alcatraz version. Oh, I'm gonna put it in the correct spot, which is in common. So this one you will have to move to common. I could show you these two versions of the same thing, but I'm not really going to. Just know these two things are the same thing, but I will show you is if you go to data and maps, there's no Alcatraz in here. So what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to go to our list here and download this well, this one right here that I've labeled Alcatraz, because we need the map file for Alcatraz. This one should be pretty quick. Yep. Content in here, and it'll be under Depot 349, and you'll just want to move the Alcatraz map file. Go to your depot here that has your Alcatraz version in it. Go to Data and Maps, drag Alcatraz in there. Go back to Data, go back to Images, go back to Data, go to Images, and move your tiles.gif and ground.gif into here. And then finally, go into the music folder and move the alka.ogg into here. If you don't have it in there, I think it's fine, but I think you should just have it anyway. So now you've emptied this Depot 349 into your Alcatraz version here. And now if I go to common and I rename my normal version to A, you'll have to do this during a run. And Alcatraz to Alka, and then you load into the version, you'll see it should be version 1.0877, and we will be able to load into our glitched Alcatraz, or not glitched, our old Alcatraz that has no outside and no $500 requirement. Chop chop, there we go. So you see Alcatraz is there, and if I go and make my keys as I showed you earlier, we need our stack key. We need our entrance key. I'll be able to run right out the bottom here. So we have the correct version. Let's close. Yeah, so now we have the correct Escapists. We have our Alcatraz version. We have our normal version. I'm going to rename this to Alka. I'm going to put it back to normal. And the final one is the Jungle compound, which is version 1.0. That's the grappling hook escape. And that one can act like Bamford. You can just leave it on your desktop, or you can leave it in its file. So now all I have to do is wait for this to download. Give it a sec. But yeah, now that I've shown you how to download the depots, as I say depot, I mean the old versions of the game, you can now copy the escapes I showed you. The grappling hook one, the hold S on the weird stairs one, and the create the 2 keys and walk out the bottom. So if I show you, I can load it here. I have to click this. Very old. Now we're on version 1.0. We go to Jungle Compound. We're always chilling at the top of the bed. Our bushes are blocked through. So that is it for that's it for the guide. I mean, there's every prison. As I said earlier, if you do want to run without downpatching the game, I'm sure you can watch a few runs. The old strats for those maps are pretty easy to understand if you've watched the entirety of this video. But if you don't get everything on the first try, watch this video multiple times. Could definitely be helpful. And yeah, I'm gonna go edit this. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you speedrunning. I don't know.